Hi, and thank you for allowing us to send you this video. My name is Alex, and I'm going to be showing you a few tips on how by improving your website, you can get exposure on Google. You can be found on Google. You can actually outrank your competition. And of course, you can get more clients every month. So let's start here with your website. I have it on my screen. And one of the things that I have to recommend is to add more relevant content. And when I say content, I'm talking more about all the text that your website has. And this is very crucial for a website because when you add content, you gotta make sure that in this case for text content, you gotta make sure that you include keywords that you're gonna be found for. For example, uh, this one, law firm Delaware. That'll be one of the keywords that comes to my head right now. When you add that, you have to surround that keyword with relevant content. So when Google reads your website and they start to analyze it, they will understand that you want to be found for that specific keyword. And if they see relevant content around it, they are going to take you seriously. Now, that also applies for all the sub pages that you have here. For example, auto and truck accidents. So car accident would be one of them. Um, And let's see again. You seem to have information, but I don't see. oh, Sorry, I don't see any re any relevant keywords here. So another one would be auto and truck accidents, lawyer, Delaware, for example. Again, it depends on the search volume of each one of those, and I'm going to show you that in a second. So you probably are not showing up on Google because I don't see any relevant keywords, but to show you that, I use this tool called Ahrefs. So what this does, it picks data from your website based on Google criteria. So you're being found for 54 keywords and you have around 1,000 backlinks. Now, what are backlinks? Backlinks are other sites that are mentioned in your website, and this will give you power so you can be found on Google. Think about like a popularity contest. The more people you get to talk about you in a positive way, the more relevant you're going to become, the more relevant you are going to stay. Same thing happens here with backlinks, with the difference, of course, that not all links are created equal. So you can have hundreds and thousands of links, but if they're not powerful, if they're not relevant, and most important, if they're not targeting the keywords that you should have here on your website based on the content that, again, you should definitely improve. If you don't do that, you're not going to see the results that you might hope to get, and your rating is not going to go up. So for the amount of backlinks, in my personal opinion, I think this number is really, really low. And you try to achieve is this ratio, this close to this. So again, it has to be a problem with backlinks because they're not really powerful. Now that being said, let's see what kind of keywords are you being found for based on the content that your website has and based on the backlinks that you have as well. So if I click here, of course, you're trying to target your branding uh, uh, um, law firm, which is Dan Martin Lawyer, which is really good. But again, this one, for example, is this something you want to be found for? Only you can actually answer that question, but I don't see anything relevant here. For example, this one, Wilmington DE personal injury lawyer will be one of them. There's 50 searches a month, and because you're on the sixth page, seventh page, you're not having any traffic, any visits to your website. Um, personal injury attorneys, Wilmington. This is kind of tricky because you're not really specifying what state are you this keyword is actually targeting. So Wilmington can be, I think there's a few other cities. I think one in Carolina, North Carolina, maybe one of them that has the same location, Wilmington. So very, very important to understand that. Don't get confused. But same thing, 60 searches a month and you are the 7, 8 page. So again, nothing going on there. So you're actually missing a lot of opportunities. For example, if I go to Google and just type Delaware law firm, just as a general keyword and see if you can find you. The first thing you're going to see here is your traditional Google Ads. This is where you pay every time somebody clicks on your ad, and this is most people like it. There's a few people that don't like business owners that don't like to run this because if you don't know what exactly you do it, you can end up paying a lot of money and not seeing the results that you might want to get. Then we have the map section, and again, based on your location, if you're in Wilmington, you should definitely appear here. Only if your profile is optimized, if your images are optimized, if you have relevant content, and again, I keep saying content time after time, and this is because it's very important. That's one of the things that Google loves to see. It has to be original, it has to be rich. Moving on, we have the organic results. So number one, we have these guys, rlf.com. Then you have this is a directory, best law firms at usnews.com. Then you have these guys, mauricejames.com, number three. So let's see why this guy is ranking number one and what would you need to actually start competing with these guys. So we have here their website, and you can see that they don't have that much things going on. So that means that they probably have nothing really relevant here, Delaware corporate law. But again, it might be one of the backlinks that is helping. So this is good news for you because if you actually have relevant content, you can actually start competing with these guys, even though they seem to be not understanding the concept of having relevant content. If we look on the numbers, I can see they're being found for 6,000 keywords. They have over 9,000 backlinks, and this is what I was telling you, this ratio over here. But nothing to get worried about because this number can be really high, but they're probably not targeting a specific keyword. So let's take a look and see what keywords are they being found for. So you can see they're targeting a lot of names here, but nothing really relevant. Let's see if we can find something here. So right here, this is what I was saying you. Delaware law firm, there's 250 searches a month. And well, this is not really updated, but if they would be in sixth position, they're getting 14 visits every month to their website. If you ask me, so those are 14 chances they get every single month for their website to get a new client. This one is a variation, of course, Delaware law firms, 200 searches a month. And again, first page around fifth position, but we just saw that they're on number one, so those numbers are going to be higher. But again, 14, another 14 visits, and this is what you get when you start appearing for one of these specific keywords. I mean, you can definitely start targeting different ones based on your practices, based on the areas that you want to cover in Delaware, and I can assure you can see results in a short period of time. But other than that, I don't want to take too much of your time. So very, very important. You have to improve your content. You have to add those keywords that you're going to be found for. They have to be placed in specific areas of your website so we can understand that you're going to be found for those keywords. And the other thing, if you really want to be popular in the eyes of Google, you definitely need to have better quality backlinks to support your website. Once again, my name is Alex. I hope you find this information useful. And if you have any questions, please let us know. Thank you.